Going back to the start of the gravel for the Mill Creek Road, and I'm going to do the climb up to the overlook. This is just a real pretty beginning. I had to park down a little ways, but I wanted to show this pasture and then where the creek and the gravel actually starts. Well, the creek doesn't start here, but where you can see it pretty well. Yeah, my computer was beeping at me saying to turn me on. Oh, it's that bank over there is caving in. Right there in the bend of the river, or the creek. It's pretty. It's a pretty big climb. But it starts pretty gradual. It's to the intersection where you turn right on the cow pen to go up to the Mill Creek Overlook. From here to there it's like 7.3 miles, and then it's like another mile and a half, or 1.2 miles. So the whole thing ends up being around 17 miles out and back. And I'm not going to film the whole thing because it'd be pretty boring watching me climb. I'm supposed to go easy today. But at least you can see how pretty the creek is. Hopefully nobody messes with my truck, which is parked right here. Make sure the door is locked. Okay, officially starting the climb. Actually stopped filming a little too early. This is a pretty little section here. I didn't know there's trails or old logging roads on the other side. I'm usually coming through here with a group and not slowing down, not stopping to smell the roses, so to speak. That's real pretty. Going up here a little ways, you get so high up on the road you can't really see the creek anymore. This is really bumpy. It's a fun long downhill. It reminds me a lot. It's real similar to Noontutla Creek, where you got a long, gradual climb, and then you get to bomb down, unless you do a loop. Over at Noontutla, you can do like a 2-hour, 20-mile loop. Here, it's like a 30-something mile loop, almost 40, if you do the Mulberry Mayhem route. I guess this is the official entrance to the Cohutta WMA. This is the northwest side of the Cohutta. I'm normally riding the Bear Creek area, and where Mulberry Gap is on the, I guess, the mid-east side. I don't know if you can see it over to the right. It's one of the ridges we're climbing up on. Shows you how high. This is start of a little downhill, but it's not the final long one. But I'll have to obviously climb this on this out and back route. Still fun. I still haven't figured out what's rattling. I think it's my top tube case. If I catch that truck. Nope, going uphill. You probably can't see it, but it's off the edge there. Bunch of log piles in the creek. I mean, you can definitely hear it. It's a pretty significant drop off. Yep. There you can see a little bit of the Cascades. Yeah, that's pretty. I figured I'd show you off the mount what it looks like. This is pretty like sheet metal and concrete bridge, this private property. It's cool. I don't know if you can see it, but the water's frozen, but there's down the creek. There's the other side. And there's back to the road. It's a couple of little cascades. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get up here where you can get a better shot, and I'll hopefully you can see that. Can't really zoom in, but it cascades all the way down through here. So hopefully you can see where it goes around a big bend, and this corner, and you can see the downhill. It's a little steeper, but this is where I believe I went off the end. I went down there. Thankfully there was all these, like now, all this brush to catch my fall, but I locked the brakes up because I couldn't make this turn. It was too sharp. At the top of this long climb, there's a primitive campsite down there, or campground, and that's where we came up from, and this is where we're continuing to go up to the overlook. But the campground's pretty remote, so probably have a lot of openings, and it's along the creek, a smaller version of the creek. Maybe you can see it up around the bend here, but if I was going to camp somewhere over here, this would be where it's at. Actually, there's somebody down there. Yeah, it's gravel. And it looks like there's a bathroom down there, or at least a changing room. And several pull-in spots, and I'm sure some primitive spots. But that is it. Some bare trash cans. Hopefully you can see it off the edge there. Get up here on the hill. Oh, it's still going. So it's pretty big campsite. Looks like it goes across the creek over there too. Maybe that's where the primitive sites are. At the top of another long climb, there's a road that goes off to the right. That's where I climbed up. There's where it continues climbing. Across the street there's Forest Service 630C, looks like. It's gated off, but you can ride up there a ways. I think it's open during hunting season, but don't take either one of those. The one to the right here, dead ends. I'm at the top of Mill Creek where it runs in the cow pen. And then I'm going to climb, that's if you continue down, I think it's West Cow Pen, I don't know. And then we start climbing up over there. Coming up on the overlook. And of course the truck's coming. That's pretty cool. Awesome. There's towards where I parked. I'm up on the ridge. There's the other side. Here's my trusted Steve.